Wait, bro, that can't be right. This is stupid. Look, Pat, come look at this and double check this, because here's what's happening. I have to line this up back here and then push it on, and then it goes off. So I'm not as dumb as I thought I was. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of WBR Garage. I am Chase. Behind me is my torn apart 2018 Yamaha R6 that I am building it into a dream bike that I will eventually give away. If you guys want to potentially win the motorcycle, go over to WBRGarage.com. You can either get a membership, which will get you extra content that we're making on the build, or you can buy some merch like I'm wearing here, or a little coffee mug. It's cute. Anything you purchase over at WBR Garage will get you entries to win this finished motorcycle once I finally finish it. If you guys weren't watching last episode, episode 6, we got good news because we did an oil change and nothing was wrong. Thank God. Now, let's go to the other side where a couple problems happened. I tried multiple times to install this clutch plate, the outside part. I messed up twice in a row. And then I finally figured out how to do it. And then every camera battery we have in the shop died. Now, if you guys don't understand, if all my camera batteries died, I can't record. They're crucial. So we had to end the episode. I was a little defeated. I've stepped back, I've had time to recenter, refocus, and in today's episode, my goals are finally get the clutch plate installed correctly, then we are going to replace the air filter and hopefully replace the spark plugs. I've been looking at the manual. Spark plugs are deep up in there, fam. So we are gonna do the best we can to get all up in that. I am not a professional, I am just a regular ass dude. So it should be a fun episode. Bo's not excited. I'm kind of nervous about spark plugs, not even gonna lie to you guys, but there's only one way to figure. I've read the manual multiple times, and I think I'm at the point where I just need to get in there and try to figure it out. So you know what, we're gonna start off on a high. I'm gonna get this clutch thing installed the right way. Let's go. I must have been so frustrated when I left this because I didn't clean anything up. Everything, I was big mad. Everything is in shambles over here. I literally was like, bro, I'm done. And I just walked out. That was big mad for sure. All right, let me get you guys closer and let me explain what the issue is and how I need to do it now, because it took me a little bit to learn. So, on this clutch, this little piece is where the clutch cable slots in like that. You close this little ring and it stays in there and it can't move anywhere. Clutch cable needs to be pulled this way to disengage this clutch. So what you have to do, and obviously this isn't going to happen because it's attached onto here, but this needs to be rotated all the other way so that this little spring is pushing against it. I had a very difficult time doing all of those things yesterday, but today, hopefully it won't be like that. So, without further explanation, that's what's happening. That was the problem last time. Sorry, I keep moving you guys along. I'm trying to get in a good spot so I can work and you guys can chill. Alright guys, we have great news. It just goes to show you that if you have a problem, just leave. Come back afterwards. Like,
you have a problem, go away.
Just pretend it doesn't exist. For real, like with these projects, man, you get so like caught up in the moment. I feel like it's very helpful to just like step away, collect yourself, come back a couple days later. So if you guys notice, we actually have the clutch cover on. The pull area will actually pull down now. So you guys can see here we have our clutch cable. All I got to do now is route this through this little guide and into this area, bend it down. That will all be done. All right, so I'm gonna get that clutch cable put back on, and then we're gonna lower the bike down and start the process for the spark plugs. Positive movement. Let's keep it up. So, hypothetically, if I pull the clutch in... Wait. Bro. That can't be right. Because, like, the cable is, like, nowhere close to being taut.
Are you sure this needs to be this angle and not this angle?
Yeah, I mean, this is how everything fits in.
Arrow there. Is there another arrow to match? But like when you pull it in, go ahead and give me a yank.
Oh, joke's on you. That's it. Almost all the way pulled.
Yeah, no. Okay, so yeah, that's pulled, right? The spring would bring it back, right? But all of your movement is here. There's no way that this would be right, because a full movement, that's lock, that would be binding on this. I would think that there's no way that that would be that way. What is this little divot here? Is that the mark that goes with that? Because that would be enough travel.
I was hoping I could find out what the manual like tells you it wants.
It's the dot.
Who the fuck is calling?
God damn it. God damn it. Well, the good news is... Bye! Oh no!
Moments after I give you guys the whole like, you just gotta take time and then you can come back to your project.
You're following your own words. You need to leave.
Oh, no, oh, time to leave. All right, guys, later. I'm frustrated and I have to redo it all again, so I'm leaving. All right, guys, so we're back with the motorcycle. I'm definitely not frustrated, but hey, learn from my mistakes, and here's what I did wrong. Let's start at the manual, because why the hell would you not, right? This is the arrow on the bottom of the clutch cover plate. There's a little dot on this. As you can see, they line up. One would have made the assumption that I would have checked that before I did all this, but I thought I knew everything, and as per usual, I didn't. If you notice, get all up in there. Our dot doesn't match. Dot, arrow. It is literally 10 degrees off, probably less than that. But because of that, it does not have the pressure to pull. You're probably asking yourself, Chase, does that mean you have to take the clutch plate off for the 4th time? Yes. But now at least I know what to line it up to. I'm gonna burn this place to the ground. By the motorcycle gods, this will be the last time I take this fucking plate off. Oh my gosh. Today's lesson, when in doubt, look at your manual. Today's alternate lesson, even if you think you know what you're doing, look at the manual. Okay, fourth time's a charm? Is that a saying? Is now. This is stupid. Look, Pat, come look at this and double check this, because here's what's happening. I have to line this up back here and then push it on, and then it goes off. So I'm not as dumb as I thought I was. Like, I lined this up to where If I lose all pressure, it dots up. 10 degrees off. So as you saw, a little bit of frustrating times, but we made a new discovery that means we can't do the clutch at all right now, which I'm super excited about. Let me show you. Patrick brought up a really good point. I think in my frustration, I just wasn't even paying attention. But this gasket, not only is it effed up, like you can just see all the denting and stuff, but it's all, dude, it's literally falling apart. I think I was just like super frustrated with the whole getting it on part. Didn't even think about the gasket. Patrick looked at it and you can literally see like silicone on it. At this point, I'm kind of happy that we need to replace this because it gives me a reprieve from the clutch situation, which is really frustrating. As you guys were probably seeing, the little hinge was lined up, but when you push it on, the gear from the little middle piece makes it rotate. So you have to have it pulled back enough, like the perfect amount, so that when you push it on and the gears rotate, it rotates the little dot right under the arrow that points down. At this point, I'm gonna get one of these gaskets ordered, and I guess from now we'll just go straight to the airbox and the spark plugs. God help us, Jesus Christ. I'll just be standing here because I've decided that I hate this motorcycle at this point. But the guys are doing a great job struggling through this.
So what we did just there is this clamp, for y'all's point of view, the easiest way to phrase this is there's a pipe that's coming this way and down 90 degrees.
Okay.
This clamp we would remove to then cause the whole pipe to rotate, but we can't, we're struggling to get this clamp off, right? So
Right.
the base, the short end of the 90.
Okay.
So what we did is there's a hole over here that we can reach in with these ridiculously big needle nose, and I was able to grab the clamp that's on, again, the kind of the short side of this 90. I grabbed it from this point of view, and Bo basically torqued it this way as I almost loosened the grip a little bit.
So you guys only needed 4 hands.
We only needed 4. 6 would be helpful.
To be fair, everything in here is like gorilla tight.
Yeah, it's gorilla tight and meant for not size 4XL hands to be in there.
I am so frustrated with the situation that I had to step away from this thing, which is now the second time in today's video. You guys are the star of this show now. It's all up to you guys. We're fucked.
Wow.
Just because of the Daytona Bike Week.
Wow.
Yeah, I realized how that came out.
That was mean.
Hey, things?
Ironic.
Yes.
So we got the, remember where I was talking about that 90-degree piece? There's one on the driver's side, the clutch side of the bike, and there's one on the passenger side of the bike. The brake side of the bike. Because my Jenna would understand that entirely. So we were able to break away the one on the clutch side, and we just got the other side. So what I was doing is just simply prying under that little hose just enough to let a little bit of air in there and kind of release that vacuum and allow it to pop right off.
While the guys are poking and prodding, trying to get that stuff off, I can explain to you guys. We were going by the manual of removing things and what needed to be removed for the spark plugs. The manual says that the throttle bodies need to be removed. That has proven to be an extraordinarily giant pain in the butt. So, Bo looked up a video of spark plug replacing on a 2017 plus R6. There's hosing in front of the throttle bodies. Hypothetically, and on that video that Bo watched, the guy removed the hosing in front of the throttle bodies, and that gives you access to the spark plugs. This has been a lot, to the point where I am so frustrated I can't even touch the bike. The guys are killing it though, so lucky we have them.
Boom. So now that we have access to get here. And then you just unplug these coils, which you be very careful when you're doing that.
So it's unclamp here and then pull it out?
Yeah, you unclamp this and unplug the little harness on the ignition coil, and then you just boop and then pull it out.
Guys, the guys got to the spark plugs. Nice job, bud. Nice job, bigger bud. I'm sorry. You did a great job. You did a great job. There's the coils. We're now going to pop the, oh my God. We're gonna pop these out and then we can remove these. At that point, we will have access to the spark plugs. We are going to keep chugging, but this episode is looking like the trials to the spark plugs and replacement, and then we'll work our way back out next episode. So we're gonna try to get to them, and I'll show you guys the new spark plugs whenever we get to them.
Push with your finger on the back end,
And then push off
and
with
then
those.
like that.
So gentle.
All right, do the fucking rest of them. Have fun. All right, you f***ed yourself now, bud. No, please continue. By all means. You're the new mechanic.
Damn it, we're all.
Well, we're already in the toilet, so we're just having a good time now.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Said twist.
Yeah. Oh, you pulled. Oh, okay.
Ta-da!
Hold on. Let me just.
Oh my God. You guys curious about what spark plugs we're finally gonna put in this piece of shit?
Wow, it's not a piece of shit.
It's not a piece of shit. I'm just annoyed at. I wanted an easy job, and then I decided to put spark plugs in this R6. It needed them, but I decided to do it. Hi everyone, here's where we're at. We have access to the spark plugs, and I have a spark plug thing right here. Got a little socket set for spark plugs. Comes with a 14 to 18, couple other sizes. Turns out it doesn't come with a 16, which is what we need. Also turns out we don't have a magnet on a stick and we don't have a grabby boy on a stick. And we are going to end this episode so that I can go get those necessary things. This has been that episode on Lord of the Rings where they got to Mordor, but then they didn't do anything at Mordor. We're at Mordor. We have fought our way all the way here. It has been a crowded struggle bus, but we got here. On the next episode, because remember what I told you guys in the beginning, when you're frustrated, just leave. I'm frustrated. Yeah, so I'm frustrated and have a massive headache. So I guess this is what we do. I start these episodes super excited, and then I end it utterly defeated. On the next episode of WBR Garage, we will install the new spark plugs. We will reassemble everything that we disassembled. And then we will be done with the hardest part. I appreciate you guys watching to the end of the video. If you are, that means you're gotten the outro crew. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. Let us know in the comments how frustrating it is to do the spark plugs on your motorcycle. If you guys want to support the show and the shenanigans that go on in here, WBRGarage.com, you can grab membership, you can grab merch, and all of it will allow you to win the motorcycle behind us once we're done building it, of course, because who the hell wants it right now? Thank you guys for watching, and oh, there's a playlist link in the description. There's a playlist link in the description down below if you guys want to watch all these episodes. I know a lot of you guys like waiting until the whole show is done and then going back through. So anyway, we'll see you guys on the next episode. You guys want to say bye?
I like my shirt.